Hi there, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning.
Good morning, a very exciting show. My head hurts from laughing so hard. Comedian Drew Hastings is here with us. Also with us from the TV show Survivor, an old friend of the show, Rupert Boneham. Everybody knows him as Rupert. He's like it's like one of those people that has one name, like Elvis or Madonna. And
Bob.
Bob. Bob. Oh, you, Bob and Tom. Okay, sure. Now, Rupert, you won the bonus $1 million.
Right.
If everybody that saw Survivor.
Right.
What kind of? We talked about the money, but let's get away from that for a second. What kind of stuff have they had you doing for the Survivor show? Have they taken you all over the place?
It's been crazy with just since the show. It's been Survivor in its own right, with going TV, radio, interview, magazines. Appearances, running around to production companies. I'm talking to one in Australia that's making a new cartoon that wants to make me the main character, make me this big teddy bear kind of.
Let me ask you: was the
Maybe
Survivor
you could
show?
use an insane sidekick.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit out in the car.
Oh no! Don't leave.
Was the Survivor show shown in? Was
It
the
was
Survivor
all
show
over, wasn't it?
shown in
Australia?
Australia?
Oh yeah. It's big in Australia. Oh yeah. I've gotten mail from all over the world: South Africa, Mongolia.
Wow. Now we have we get a lot of mail because of the radio show and the website and stuff. And we've gotten stuff from Antarctica and a lot of stuff from the men and women who are fighting right now.
Drew, you get any mail
From Iowa, I get a lot of mail up around Dubuque and as far north as Ames.
He's big there.
Yeah. Sioux Falls loves me.
Yeah.
Now,
I know that the military gave me a lot of votes from overseas. I know a couple of guys have came to me and told me, that they heard me over there.
any oddball places? You guys went to Vegas, right?
We went to Vegas for a while. They put us up in, a 1,500 square foot, 4-bedroom, 3 sleeping area. My family, it's sweeter than my house.
Nice. Did you put
crazy.
that million on red?
It's great.
Huh?
No.
One time.
I was gambling in the poker pit, and this lady came up from behind me, moved my chips out of the way, pushed my hands out, threw a paper and a pen down, and said, "You gotta sign this. You gotta sign this," and starts hugging and kissing on me. And you can't say no and be mean. You can't be mean.
Is that when you realized $100 was gone?
That's exactly right. You. The next thing I look up, the game's all done. They took all my chips. I'm like, oh my God, done gambling. Done gambling.
Yeah.
Good for you. You don't want to lose it that way.
Yeah, no.
Which one of the Survivor people are you touring with? Do they stick you with somebody else in these little mini tours?
No, most of them don't really like going out on tour with me. We there's a little ego
Rupert's
thing,
popular
and sitting down with some of them.
though, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's hard
really
feelings.
is.
It's right. It's all a game. It's all a game,
that's
and
exactly
everybody
right.
played the conniver side of it, and even I had the other, alternative plans, and everybody knows it out there.
Sure. But that's why I had to take a break from L.A. because that's the same way L.A. is. I mean, with seriously.
I know the competition.
No, and people don't wish you well. It's like
No,
I
it's-
know.
It's hard. It's hard.
Who's the most interesting person you've met since this all happened to you?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Being able to since Survivor happened to me.
Let the man talk!
Oh my gosh.
Have you met any
Anybody that you were
big actors or
surprised?
big stars?
When we went to the People's Choice Awards, and I'm seeing all these stars here that are getting my autograph for their kids, their nieces, nephews, and I say, of course, but can I have yours? The Ray Romano, some of the big guys, some of the Seinfeld guys, some of the.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. No, I know what you mean. You ever met Robert Goulet? I met Robert Goulet a couple of years ago. He was doing some dinner theater. He was doing dinner theater outside of Springfield. And God, he's interesting. He's how to handle a woman.
Oh Lord.
Camelot and dinner theater.
But no, I want to ask you about you were gone on the Survivor thing, and I know it was television and stuff, but you were off kind of the grid with that stuff. Did you find when you came back that it changed your perception of, I don't know, city living or society or anything like that?
Or hygiene or even any of that. Just because, a little dirty, water is such a luxury now.
Yes.
Food is such a luxury now. You go days without food and water. And
How much weight did you lose?
I dropped 50 pounds just in that 37 days that I was on All Stars, let alone
50?
the money. 50. When I came back, and I loved the way I looked right after, at the finale of Pearl Isles, it was only 2 days after the ending of All Stars. My shirt fit me like a bag. I had no body fat. Wow. I was 195.
Let me ask you this. You've been on the island for all those days. You've lost all this weight. You're starving.
Right.
What's the first thing you ate?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You get a tray rolled in from room service, because I didn't realize what kind of a star I had become. I didn't know I didn't realize what was going on, and they wouldn't let me get out of the hotel room just before the finale of Pearl Isles. They were worried about me talking about All Stars. They let me call room service. I got, the ribeye dinner, the New York strip dinner, the chicken fingers, the fries,
In other
everything.
words, one of everything, please.
One of everything on the
Room
menu.
74.
Roll it in the cart, roll it in the room,
No,
and sit down and eat.
Now, I want you to answer this very delicately, and I know this is a tremendously indelicate question.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Maybe you should ask
I'm ready.
Drew.
No.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
With the utmost of grace, I'm going to ask you this. The bodily system.
Right. Well, now you have
do
to...
things. Let me just say. Do things shut down when you don't eat?
Are you getting your car?
Oh, yes.
full?
Oh,
Having my
gosh,
car
yes.
brought around.
Okay.
Well, so then let me just get back to the. I want to ask what happened during when you haven't had any food,
Right.
essentially for
Right.
40
No
days,
food.
and then you eat 3 ribeye dinners and the chicken fingers. And
Right.
is everything okay, or does your body go nuts?
Well,
I thought you had to kind of ease back
you
into.
do, but see,
But when you're hungry,
there
you
was
don't
no,
care.
For me, there was no easing on that first time. That was the first time I had seen my wife and a big meal in a long time. That was one crazy evening.
I could ask a very indelicate
Oh,
question.
I know now. I know when I said wife. Oh,
Wait a
Laura,
second.
don't be.
Oh, look, the phone's ringing.
I'll get
Maybe it's
that.
Laura.
Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Bob and Tom Show?
Yes, hello.
How you doing? A big fan of the show, and I've been listening. Very fascinating guests. And,
Thank you.
I had a question for your guest. You guys haven't spent a lot of time talking to him. Drew Hastings, is he there?
Yes,
Yes,
comedian,
yes.
comedian Drew Hastings. Yes.
Drew Hastings, yeah. Listen, I've been fascinated, and I had a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, Drew, what's it like sitting there talking to Rupert?
Well, you see, I mix well as a celebrity myself. I mix well with all people in show business.
Well, I gotta tell you, Drew.
Just shut up.
Thanks for calling.
Crack me up. I just think it's hilarious. Your whole thing about sitting there and talking to Rupert.
Yeah,
That's great. Well, thanks
I'm
for
interested
calling,
in other
sir.
people's lifestyle. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
With us in the studio from Survivor, it's Rupert, and we have a link, by the way. If you go to bobandtom.com, there's an old picture of me with Rupert, and the caption is, I'm saying, can I borrow $500,000?
Well, you didn't realize what the taxes were going to be when they put that up.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just...
And then there's a nice picture of Christy at her charity golf tournament last weekend with the distinguished rock and roll artist Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. Then if you scroll down, there's a picture of Drew Hastings with Larry Hovis.
Wow. You know, if this was a fight, they'd stop it. Stay down. Stay down.
Who's Larry Hovis? Is he somebody new?
He was the guy I think had 2 lines on Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, I don't remember him.
Played Newkirk.
Newkirk or something like that, yeah. Mhm.
Carter or Newkirk?
I did
Richard Dawson
4
Newkirk.
pilots in the last couple of years. Did I tell you that?
I know,
Yeah, Fox,
honey.
HBO.
I know.
Wow.
Rupert is our guest in the studio from Survivor, along with comedian Drew Hastings.
I'll get
I
that.
guess we're
Okay.
taking your calls.
Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Hey, hi, gang. Larry King calling.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Drew Hastings.
Hey, yeah.
Hi, man. Hey, listen, I wondered if you could do me just a huge favor.
Of course I could, Larry.
We have a SWAT opening up on the show
this weekend. We need to fill it with a guest, and we were wondering if you could ask Rupert if he could do it. Since you're sitting right next to him and all. Is that possible?
Wow. Thanks, Larry. Let's take a
break.
Yes, let's. And we'll let Drew.
Yeah, as Chick said, if this were a fight, it would have been stopped.
You know what? When a gun barrel hits your fillings, it almost shocks you.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, with us in the studio, comedian Drew Hastings. We have a link to Drew's website. Drew has a great album out there. You can grab that. It's available on our website.
I'm just like you. Nobody.
Oh, wait a second. Another phone call.
All right. Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Oh, yes, Drew Hastings.
Yeah, bring it, mother.
Yes, sir.
Drew Hastings there?
Yes.
Yes, this is Bill Johnson calling from NBC.
Oh.
Yes, are you already under contract?
Not currently. No, I'm not.
We've got a great idea for a sitcom, and I thought if you weren't under contract, that we might be able to get into negotiations with you.
Hey, this is good.
All right.